see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets which blazed, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good afternoon, everyone. Buenas tardes a todos. My name is Connor Schoen, and it has been my absolute joy and pleasure to serve as president of the incredible class of 2017. We made it, guys. We did it. We're finally here and graduating. Even after many months of skipping gym classes, coming in at 7:32, my bad, and seemingly forgetting our WHS passwords during quarter 4, we made it here, and there's no stopping us now. I'd like to start this ceremony in humble gratitude of everyone who made this possible today. First, to our teachers. Not only did you put up with our constant rants about prom or the Common App or college apps or career choices, but also you supported and guided us, believing in us each and every day, even when we did not believe in ourselves. Although we might have talked about you behind your backs or straight up roasted you to your faces, it is abundantly clear just how much energy and effort you've put towards educating us. And there's truly no way to thank you enough for that. Just know that as we leave this school, we'll carry all your lessons with us and your inspiration as well. And we'll continue to work hard to learn and to pass on your incredible kindness and selflessness to others. A round of applause for the teachers. Secondly, to our families and friends. Thank you for tolerating us over the last 18 plus years. As can be extraordinarily clear sometimes, we are not always that easy to deal with. So in sincerity, thank you for never giving up on us and for all your support along the way. A round of applause for families. Last, but certainly not least, to the incredible class of 2017. You guys are my rock. You watched me walk around for 16 years with horrendous bangs, dye my hair unnecessarily blonde twice, and wear pink short shorts every Friday at practice for #PinkShortsFriday. You let me tell you how to Cali, show you how not to whip a nay-nay, and grab every leadership position within arm's length. Despite all of this, you guys stood by me as your prez for 4 whole years, and you remained committed, enthusiastic, and supportive that whole time. I was like an annoying boyfriend to you all. In some cases, literally. Sorry, Rachel, Nicole, Christina, and Bark. And yet you still believed in me. I'm extremely grateful to all of you guys for that. And I'll miss everything next year. From Sam's fist bumps to Stephanie's random gifts and hugs, to Peyton's chicken noises, to Dirty Mike's tap dancing, to David's acting, and so much more. I could honestly stand up here for hours talking about all the great times I've had with you guys. But one, you're already going to hear me talk enough today. And two, unlike yesterday, today we look more forwards, not back. As we graduate, we apprehensively turn our eyes towards the future, or at least our next gradual steps towards this elusive, confusing concept. Yet such a future is not endemic from our past. And tomorrow we do not start anew. Rather, we continue in the course of our lives already begun. So, today, we remember and we look forward. Past combines with future as we step anxiously into the next chapter of our lives. So thank you again, everyone, for all that you've done to get us here. And with that, let the graduation ceremony for the WHS Class of 2017 begin.
Families and friends, teachers, faculty, administration, and my fellow graduates, good afternoon. It is such an honor to be up here speaking today on this very special occasion. I feel so fortunate to have grown up in this wonderful community, from my preschool days at Methodist, through Hastings, Mill Pond, Gibbons, and to where I stand today as a soon-to-be high school graduate. Westboro has been my home, and I'm so grateful for the education and opportunities that it has provided to me. This is a truly special moment for my family. 35 years ago, in the year 1982, a young teenage refugee who'd lost his parents, siblings, and everything he knew fled the war-torn country of Cambodia and arrived in Amherst, Massachusetts. He was luckily adopted into an American foster family, and through extraordinary perseverance and dedication to his education, he was able to learn English, go to school for the very first time, graduate high school and college, and begin a successful career in software consulting. This is the story of my dad, who's up in the stands proudly looking on my high school graduation today. And his foster mom, my amazing Grandma Alice, is also here today. Grandma Alice, I just want to say thank you for welcoming my dad into your family all those years ago, for giving him a place to call home and raising him as your own son, and for all the love and support you have shown my family over the years. And Dad, thank you for being my biggest inspiration and for being my greatest supporter in every step of my life. I love you. I also want to say thank you to my incredible family, Mom and Dad, Nene, Yeye, Michael, and Lizzie. Thank you for your unwavering support and guidance, for your unconditional love and support, and for always being there for me. I wouldn't be where I am today without you. I also want to say thank you to my wonderful friends for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. And thank you to the teachers, faculty, Westboro community, and my fellow classmates for making the last 4 years at Westboro High School so memorable. Congratulations, class of 2017. But today, I wanted to talk about something a little different. I wanted to reflect on my high school experience and share a side to me that not all of you may know. Standing up here today, a question comes to mind that's been lingering in my head since the day I found out I'd be giving this speech. Out of the extraordinary array of talented individuals in our class, musicians, gymnasts, artists, dancers, poets, singers, figure skaters, and more, why am I the one up here to represent our class as Salutatorian? I've realized that the only reason I'm up here today is a single number, a number that says nothing about extracurricular involvement, community service, social and cultural awareness, or even just love for learning. Perhaps it's a system meant to measure academic achievement, but to me, it diminished the true purpose of my education and my high school experience. It's a system that consumed me in a fixation for academic perfection and a vortex of self-doubt and social isolation for the first 3 years of high school. I became a girl who ate lunch alone every day outside the cafeteria while doing homework, who skipped prom to study for AP exams, who'd never been to a high school dance, a sports game, or theater production, and who could count with the fingers on one hand the number of times she'd hung out with friends for the first 3 years of high school. While I thrived academically, repeatedly reaching new goals and setting even higher ones, building a vigorous work ethic, I plummeted into social isolation. I was afraid that if I allowed myself time to have fun, to hang out with friends, or to go to school events, that it would hinder my misconstrued image of academic excellence. I forgot who I was and blamed myself for not being good enough, for not working hard enough, and thought that if I didn't get perfect grades or get into the right college, that I wouldn't be successful in life. But things changed in the fall of senior year. It finally hit me that this was my lost opportunity to truly spend time with the people who I'd grown up with all my life. I tentatively began reaching out to old friends, went to my very first school musical, Pippin, and absolutely loved it, and went to events like Mr. WHS and Senior Ball and began to remember what it was like to enjoy life and take care of my mental health as well. I've been told many times how nice it must be to have school come easy to me, or how inspiring my accomplishments are. Looking back at the 4 years of high school, though, for me is a very bittersweet feeling. I have many fond memories of my time here, especially from the last year, but the pride I have for my accomplishments is also intertwined with regret, knowing how much I've missed out on. I shared my story today to let you know that if you have regrets about your high school experience, you're not alone. We've all made mistakes and will continue to make mistakes throughout our lives. But mistakes are what has shaped who we are today and what will enable us to envision the person we want to become. It's time to leave our regrets behind and march into the future with hope. What you'll probably remember about high school isn't that one calculus test you bombed, or that one day you were banking on a snow day that didn't happen, or even what I said during this speech. What you'll probably remember about high school is the way your passions evolved and flourished, the people you met and the memories you made with them, and the memories you made with your friends. Class of 2017, I hope you will all do the things you love, not for the returns, but for the happiness it brings you. Savor the passing moments and the memories you make with the people you care about. We all have a long walk ahead of us. Life is a meandering road along which we perpetually and infallibly try to find our way. We'll all continue to make mistakes throughout life, but as long as we keep learning from them and hold an open mind, change is always possible. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2017. Best of luck in your future endeavors.
Each year at this commencement ceremony, we present scholarship awards to deserving members of the senior class. These scholarships represent the generous financial support of our Westboro community, and today we will distribute over $115,000 to our graduates. An additional $40,000 is available to some of the receiving students if they remain committed to their studies over the next 4 years. This means that over $155,000 has been dedicated to the class of 2017. We would like to publicly commend this critical investment in the future of our graduates and offer our deepest gratitude to each and every sponsoring business, organization, family, and individual for this wonderful assistance. A list of our donors is printed in the graduation program. Ms. Jessica Barrett, Assistant Principal, and I are honored to present the award recipients to you today. As we read the name of each scholarship recipient, they will rise to be recognized while the award is announced, and we ask that you kindly hold your applause until the list of awards is complete. Zachary Weinstein will be receiving a Honeydew Donuts scholarship.
Trevor McNamara has been awarded the Bruce Macaulay Waha Hockey Scholarship, as well as a Westboro Superior Officers Union Scholarship.
Sumoda Achar will receive an Aronson Memorial Scholarship.
Sarah Reyesapur is receiving a Sarah W. Gibbons Memorial Scholarship and an Elsie A. Hastings Teaching Scholarship.
Ron Pestov will receive a George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Pooja Bala is receiving a Westboro Civic Club Scholarship.
Olivia Natali will receive a George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Olivia Arnold is receiving a Lieutenant Vincent B. Lee Memorial Scholarship.
Natalie Belergeron will receive a Jean Messier Memorial Scholarship, as well as a scholarship from the WHS Student Council.
Michael Ray has been awarded the Lee Matthew Memorial Scholarship.
Madison Scraley will receive a scholarship from the In Your Shoes organization.
Laura Skinner is receiving the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Katie Mullane will receive a scholarship from St. Mary's Credit Union.
Jonathan Ashton is a recipient of a WABA Scholarship.
Jane Kim will receive a First Baptist Church Scholarship.
Hannah Snell is receiving an Armstrong Caroline Doran Memorial Scholarship and the South Street Diner Scholarship.
Gabriel Angelini will receive the Attorney Alan F. Dodd Memorial Scholarship and scholarships from the Westboro Civic Club in Westboro TV Incorporated.
Emily Fontaine is being awarded a Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship.
David Leon will receive the Dr. John P. Doherty Jr. Memorial Scholarship, the Faith G. Newark Memorial Scholarship and Westboro Community Chorus, the Peg Orff Memorial Scholarship, the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Passion for the Arts, as well as a scholarship from the Women of St. Luke's.
Christopher Kamari has been awarded a Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Camilla Portacarrera will receive the Ann Pisha Memorial Scholarship and a Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship.
Benjamin Hopkinson is the recipient of a Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship and the Civic Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Anthony Wong has been awarded the Rich X. Gannon Memorial Scholarship.
Amy Goodman has been awarded a George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Ali Raza will receive scholarships from Chartwells and the Leonard M. Krull Trust.
Zavira Kazi is a recipient of a St. Mary's Credit Union Scholarship.
Thomas Jacob will receive a scholarship from the Rotary Club of Westboro.
Stephanie Dimitri is receiving a Mary E. Kane Scholarship.
Samuel Kanji has been awarded a scholarship from the WHS School Counseling Department.
Riley Brown has been awarded a Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship.
Peyton Brown will receive the Harold and Kyle Howard Scholarship, as well as scholarships from WABA and the Westboro Superior Officers Union.
Nikki Bavar has been awarded a David W. Herder Scholarship for Young Authors, as well as the K. Wenzel Art Scholarship.
Nadine Yunan will receive the Ben Horgan Memorial Scholarship.
Megan O'Keefe is a recipient of a Westboro Civic Club Scholarship and a scholarship from the Women of St. Luke's.
Madeline Cunningham has been awarded an Armstrong Caroline Doran Memorial Scholarship, as well as a Dunkin' Donuts Marino Organization Scholarship.
Kristen Oswill is a recipient of a scholarship from the Westboro High School store.
Kaylee Wright will be receiving scholarships from the Rotary Club of Westboro, the Westboro Community Land Trust, Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association, as well as the Women of St. Luke's.
Jonathan Abbas-Lehman has been awarded a Digital Federal Credit Union Scholarship.
Jamie Boyer is the recipient of the Norman Beansy White Memorial Scholarship.
Haley Brown is receiving the Peter Smith Memorial Scholarship, the Westboro Athletic and Social Association Scholarship in memory of Jack Van Dam, and the Westboro Education Association Margaret Peg Gleason Memorial Scholarship.
Evelyn Garotza will receive a scholarship from the Worcester Urological Association.
Emily Desmond has received a Waba Dudkowski Family Foundation Sportsmanship Scholarship.
Corden Callahan will be receiving a scholarship from the Central One Federal Credit Union.
Christina B. is receiving a Dr. James G. and Marie K. Boyd Memorial Scholarship.
Brunon Stuba is accepting scholarships from the Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization and the Leonard M. Krull Trust.
Audrey Vaughn is receiving both the Ruth Wadley Memorial Scholarship and the WHS National Honor Society Scholarship.
Anjali McNeil has been awarded a Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship.
Amanda Portis has been awarded a St. Mary's Credit Union Scholarship.
Alexa Nichols will be receiving scholarships from the Rotary Club of Westboro and the Westboro Athletic and Social Association.
William Savage has been awarded a Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship.
Tanya Walia is the recipient of the Admiral and Mrs. Lewis E. Denfeld Scholarship.
Stephanie Geigus is receiving 4 scholarships today, including the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship, the John Boyle O'Reilly Council 85 Knights of Columbus Memorial Scholarship, the Women's Club of Westboro Scholarship, and a scholarship from the Women of St. Luke's.
Ryan Van Doren will be receiving the Andrew Sarkeesian Memorial Scholarship.
Reed Chandler has been awarded a Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Pavin Narahari is a recipient of a George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Nicole Foster has been awarded a Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Scholarship.
Mohammed Ramzan Ali is receiving the Lieutenant Richard H. Brady Memorial Scholarship and the Westboro Patrol Officers Union Scholarship.
Margaret O'Hara is receiving a Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Lucas Varela is receiving the scholarship from the Westboro Democratic Town Committee in memory of Charles Diamond.
Luara Eldine is a recipient of a Sandra Walden Fenton Memorial Scholarship.
Kofi Dodsey has been awarded scholarships from Digital Federal Credit Union and Westboro TV Incorporated.
Caitlin Corcoran is receiving 4 scholarships, including the Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Scholarship, the Westboro Youth Soccer Scholarship, a Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship, and a scholarship from the Westboro Professional Firefighters Association.
John Shufflebarger is receiving the Frank D. Sagro Memorial Scholarship.
James Coffey is a recipient of a Ron McQuilkin Memorial Scholarship and a scholarship from the Women of St. Luke's.
Grace Chang is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Education Foundation, the Westboro Women's Club, and the Virtual High School.
Aaron Jones has received a William S. Harris Memorial Scholarship.
Lena Viesmitnov is receiving scholarships from the Westboro District Nurses Association, as well as the WHS School Counseling Department.
Cooper Arnold is receiving both the Roger Braley Memorial Scholarship and the Massachusetts Elks Scholarship.
Cassandra Domey will receive a Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Bridget Heffernan is a recipient of a WABA Scholarship.
Ashwini Alada has received the Bose Award of Excellence Scholarship.
Andrew Rosenfeld is a recipient of a Digital Federal Credit Union Scholarship.
Allison Rhoda is the recipient of the Lucy Ann Lowe Taylor Memorial Scholarship, as well as a scholarship from WABA.
Aaron D. Pilato has been awarded a Westboro TV Incorporated Scholarship.
Vista Sorab will receive the Jean Messier Memorial Scholarship.
Sydney Chillo is receiving a scholarship from the Women of St. Luke's.
Spencer Nagy will receive a George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship, as well as a scholarship from Westboro Youth Soccer.
Ryan Lung has been awarded a Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Rebecca Artner will receive a Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship.
Paris Sugazi is receiving an Andrew Sarkeesian Memorial Scholarship and a Mary Edith Wheaton Smith Scholarship.
Nicole Bates is the recipient of the John L. Brigham Memorial Scholarship, as well as the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association's Passion for the Arts Scholarship.
Myrna Gohar is receiving a Nancy Kane Peterson Memorial Scholarship.
Manraj Bimra will receive the Teresa Ruth Aldrich Bryson Award.
Lori Wilikowski is receiving a Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship and a Westboro Youth Soccer Scholarship.
Kay Lee has been awarded the Honolulu Restaurant Scholarship.
Julia DeRetti is receiving a Westboro Education Association Mary B. Conroy Memorial Scholarship.
John O'Connell has received scholarships from WABA, the Westboro Community Land Trust, and the Westboro Garden Club.
Jacob Borgia is receiving a Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust Scholarship and a Joseph and Alice Nelpe Ruchinskis Memorial Scholarship.
Genevieve Benitez is the recipient of the Servetus T. and Jesslyn C. Ashworth Jr. Family Scholarship.
Emma Grossman has been awarded a Westboro TV Incorporated Scholarship.
Dominique Foodie will receive a Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship.
Connor Hillier has been awarded a WABA Scholarship and a Westboro Youth Soccer Scholarship.
Caroline Grady will receive a scholarship from the Women of St. Luke's.
Braden Lung is the recipient of a Leonard M. Kroll Trust Scholarship.
Ashley Ahn will also receive a Leonard M. Kroll Trust Scholarship.
Andrew Masciarelli is receiving 4 scholarships, including the Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship, the Roland H. O'Brien Memorial Scholarship, the Westboro Education Association Earl T. Baker Memorial Scholarship, and the Dave Young Memorial Scholarship.
Allison Slocum has been awarded scholarships from the Westboro Civic Club in the Westboro High School store.
Vikram Matthew has earned a Digital Federal Credit Union Scholarship and a scholarship from the WHS Student Council.
Samuk Pathy will receive the Leo Casey Scholarship for excellence and commitment to Westboro team sports.
Shannon Holland is the recipient of a Diane R. and Thomas J. McGinn Jr. Scholarship.
Ryan Alexander has been awarded a scholarship from the Marion and Daniel Kelleher Family Trust.
Rebecca Garvey is a recipient of a scholarship from the Women of St. Luke's.
Olivia Weckworth will accept a scholarship from the Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association.
Nidavita Dunjal is receiving a Leonard M. Kroll Trust Scholarship.
Michaela Wilcox has been awarded a Dunkin' Donuts Merino Organization Scholarship and a William S. Harris Memorial Scholarship.
Magdalene Shanuda is receiving a Leonard M. Kroll Trust Scholarship.
Leah White has been awarded a scholarship from the Women of St. Luke's.
Kendra Murphy has been awarded an All-Dental Scholarship.
Jonathan Kalinowski will receive a Honolulu Restaurant Scholarship.
Jean Zhang has been awarded a George G. Gentner Memorial Scholarship.
Haley Chillo will receive a Sandra Walden Fenton Memorial Scholarship.
Gemma Skidmore is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro High School store.
Emily Longo has been awarded a scholarship from the Digital Federal Credit Union.
Deirdre Peterson is receiving the Teresa Ruth Aldrich Bryson Award.
Connor Schoen will receive scholarships from the Civic Kitchen and Drink Restaurant, the Rotary Club of Westboro, the Westboro Education Foundation, as well as a WABA William F. Walsh Student Athlete Scholarship.
Campbell Brown is receiving the Harold and Kyle Howard Scholarship, a Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship, a scholarship from WABA, a Westboro Athletic and Social Association Scholarship, and the Westboro Women's Club Evangeline Dreyer Memorial Scholarship.
Benjamin Horsfall will receive the Ruth E. Simonelli Memorial Scholarship.
Anushka Ghosh has been awarded a George G. Gentner Memorial Scholarship and a Westboro Fine Arts Education Association Passion for the Arts Scholarship.
Andrew Liu will receive a John L. Brigham Memorial Scholarship.
Alicia Palladino is receiving a Westboro Education Association Winifred and Robert Innes Memorial Scholarship.
The following students are receiving the Participation in the Arts Scholarship awarded by the Westboro Fine Arts Education Association. Please stand and remain standing when your name is called. Again, please kindly hold your applause until all the names have been read. Sumoda Achar, Ashwini Alada, Rebecca Artner, Natalie Balageron, Pooja Bala.
Nicole Bates, Aaron Boblis, Nikki Bavar, Jenny Benitez, Sydney Berg.
Sophia Bersani, Julia Bigwood, Jacob Borgia, Peyton Brown, Maddie Cunningham.
Cassandra Domey, Julia DeRetti, Jillian Fay, Jillian Finger, Anushka Ghosh.
Elizabeth Goldstein, Amy Goodman, Evelyn Garotza, Caroline Grady, Nathaniel Hastings.
Ethan Huber, Margaret Hubrex, Tom Jacob, Wanjay Jang, Aaron Jones.
Jonathan Kalinowski, Jane Kim, David Leon, Kay Lee, Andrew Liu.
Andrew Masciarelli, Anjali McNeil, Megan O'Keefe, Alicia Palladino, Sarah Raisapur.
Michael Ray, Andrew Rosenfeld, Gemma Skidmore, Madison Scraley, Chloe Smith.
Hannah Snell, Brunon Stuba, Ryan Van Doren, Tanya Walia, Olivia Weckworth, Casey Welsh.
Leah White, Michaela Wilcox, Lori Willikowski, Kaylee Wright, John Yee, Emily Zacharia. Congratulations, you may be seated. A round of applause for all of our scholarship recipients.
Hi again. So we're almost there, guys. Just one more big challenge. Having to listen to me speak yet again. Nevertheless, you've had 13 years of experience pretending like you're listening, but actually spacing out, or simply going to get a drink of water when your Nalgene's actually already on your desk. So you can make it through one final speech. But still feel free to go to the bathroom like 5 times or take a brief nap. I'd hate having to listen to me too. I actually had a lot of trouble thinking of something to say today. It's not that I couldn't think of something to talk about. You all know that I never fail to stop talking. Rather, I just felt like I couldn't say something original or meaningful to you guys. When I look out upon this group, I see 242 unique, talented, special, intelligent, friendly, supportive people. All of you have been teaching me over the last 13 plus years, pushing me to perform better, to be better, and to do better for others. How can I say anything that actually means something to you today? Well, to be honest, maybe I can't. Maybe everything I say will sound cliche, things that you've already heard said 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways. But I guess there's some beauty in a cliche, because it's something that needs to be heard over and over again. With that, instead of talking about what I'm going to talk about, how would I actually start saying something? So let me begin. Well, you might expect me to discuss success, hard work, or tips on hairstyling. I've decided to go in a completely different direction. Something you might have never expected me to talk about. So you probably see me as this kid that does everything right, or seems to have the perfect life. The kid that got into Harvard, who's destined to become president or something insane like that. You might think I coasted through every school day and did everything with constant enthusiasm. You probably even think that I absolutely love myself and never doubt the big questions in life, like, what do I want to do? What is the purpose of this all? And who am I? Well, that might all seem true. I promise you that it's not so simple. I might come to school every day with a tireless smile plastered on my face, a classic button-down and khakis look with my hair gelled aggressively back, and a seemingly endless drive to work hard and keep going. But I think I've fooled you all with this image. In reality, I wake up many days struggling to get out of bed, wondering what's the purpose of all this. I fake a smile just to make it seem like everything's okay. I spend an hour getting ready and do everything I possibly can just to make myself look like I have it together. And I keep relentlessly forcing myself to just keep going, minute by minute, step by step, even if I can't seem to find purpose in my life. To be honest, I didn't even expect myself to make it here today. Like many, I feel hopeless at times. There are days when I go to bed absolutely hating myself and wake up struggling to find the motivation to keep going, struggling to accept and struggling to move on. A certain monotony occasionally rips a hole in my carefully constructed wall of self-acceptance, ravaging every part of me with some inexplicable agony or remorse. Sometimes I'm just a kid, cowering from reality and wincing at the monster inside me as the hole in the wall gets bigger and my "you're just being weak" duct tape fails to stick. As I say this to you all today, I'm not trying to tell you I've had a bad life. I love my life most of the time, and I'm so incredibly fortunate for all the wonderful people and opportunities in it. While life can sometimes feel like thousands of tiresome laps around the same old track, I'm so sincerely grateful each and every day for all the little things. The tiny moments on the side of the track. They're not monotonous, not circular, but absurd and random and make me, me. I love the smoothies my mom makes me every day. The cute mid-morning texts I get from my girlfriend Barg. The funny snaps from Haley, Molly, and Isaac, even when they're hundreds of miles away. The wet kisses from Sammy when I get home from practice. And every single smile and laugh with all of you guys over the years. All I'm trying to say here today is that we all struggle. Life can suck no matter who you are or where you're from. We all have a mind, so mental health is not something reserved for just 20% of Americans. You don't need a diagnosis to need support, because ultimately the struggle is real for all of us. However, I have learned that all this struggle has meaning and value. Life without hardship is devoid of purpose. The best of moments are brightened by the darkest of times, and every single hurdle is an opportunity to grow into a better, stronger, wiser version of yourself. It's probably been said to you all one time or another, but it's worth saying again, that it's not what happens to you in life that matters, but it's how you react to it that has value. In my life, I've found that nothing could ever be more meaningful or true. So today, as we look forward into our futures, I do not think it's that bold of me to say that there will be struggle in our lives. There will be many challenges and obstacles along the road for us, but guess what? I think life is meaningless without all this. And frankly, a little boring too. You can't have fun, build strong bonds with others, and be successful without this pain. Emotions come through contrast, so true happiness is unattainable without hard times. And there's legitimate value in every tear that we cry, every challenge that we face. I know firsthand how hard it can be to find purpose in this world and to find a reason to keep going. But I promise you that there's so much out there for us to discover, explore, and love. So many wonderful opportunities, so many outstanding people, so many cool places, so many little moments on the side of the track that make life worth living. You know, we might find life unbearable at times, and we might not always be able to realize all the good in the world. But we must work hard to make a positive impact in the lives of others and to believe in ourselves and the beauty of the people, places, and struggles that we find along the way. So, reach out a hand, whether you're the person lying on the ground or the one helping him up. Because in my experience, these two people are not all that different from each other. Give help as modestly as you accept it, but don't be afraid to accept help as proudly and courageously as you've all given it over the past 13 years. It was not easy for me to accept help, to say that I wasn't okay. People tend to see me with this image or facade, and it was really hard for me to break that or to accept that not everything was going the way I planned. I know all this might sound ridiculous or impossible or stupid maybe, but something I've always said to myself as a runner and as someone who struggles with mental illness is you can always do one more lap. If you take a minute to look around and find meaning in all the struggle, you can always push yourself around that same old track just one more time. You can always get yourself through another day, another hour, another minute. When your legs feel like broken sticks, your back like a trampled soldier, and your mind like an endless tornado of conflicting thoughts, just say to yourself, no te des por vencido, don't give up. There's always more to life. And because there's meaning in all the struggle, we can always make it through one more lap. Somehow, some way, one more lap. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak with all of you here today. As chair of your school committee, I serve due to all of your continued support. I'd like to acknowledge my fellow school committee members, Stephen Durrett, Dave Crandall, Sarah DeLay, and Lisa Edinburgh for their countless hours to the schools here in Westboro. It's an honor to stand here before you and share some of my thoughts on this momentous occasion. I am a strong believer in public schools. As a public school graduate who spent kindergarten to 12th grade in the Boylston school systems, I know what a good public education can do for you. This is my 6th year on the Westboro School Committee, and as each year has passed and another class has graduated, it gets closer to the time when my children will be sitting in those seats. We consider all of you our work product. With each class, I recognize more and more faces. I also have a deeper personal connection with each class as time moves forward. My oldest will enter next year as freshmen here at Westboro High. Some of you have babysat my 4 children. Thank you. You have been captains of my twin sons' hockey team, which meant wrangling 10 8th graders, which by all accounts had a very successful season. This success had a lot to do with those co-captains, both Jonathan Ashton and Trevor McNamara, and the people who they are. Without your commitment and willingness to step up and lead, the Westboro hockey program may have been lost. Its continuation will be part of the legacy that you both leave behind. Others have been camp counselors and dance teachers to my children, making their lives more enriched by your love of fun, dance, and the arts. Some of you have been lifeguards at my neighborhood pool, helping to keep children safe. One of you sat with us on school committee as our student liaison. Thank you, Tom Jacob. Others are the sons and daughters of dear friends sitting out there today, wondering, as am I, how this day could possibly have gotten here so fast. I've even traveled on vacation with some of you. Just as an FYI, if any of you want to laugh until it truly hurts, simply put Matt Bonji in the ocean with stingrays and sit back and watch the show. Right, Spencer? From where I stand, it appears the vast majority of you have chosen to be helpers, doers, and leaders. As you sit here today, behind you sit many people who are incredibly proud of you. A lot of them are family members, but I have no doubt in a community like ours, many of them are your former coaches, scout leaders, class and club advisors, religious education teachers, room parents from those early days, who I would like to point out didn't have Pinterest 10 years ago to come up with going buggy snacks. Parent volunteers who blew up countless water balloons so that you could have a water balloon contest at your field day. Trust me, those parents deserve special appreciation and maybe a certificate. The people who stepped up during your childhood and teen years are also here in Westboro as leaders, doers, helpers. If you're out and about and you see a coach, scout leader, a teacher, or anyone else who's made a difference in your life, take a moment, stop, and say thank you. Because one day, I have no doubt that a great number of you will become those people. And nothing makes all the hard work worth it the way a simple thank you does. They didn't do it for the pay. They simply did it to give back, to contribute, to make a difference in your lives. Remember that. I'm going to challenge all of you here today to continue to be the leaders, helpers, and doers. Your rich childhood experience here in Westboro was in large part due to the community that sits all around you today. Without them, your lives would have been truly different. I hope that someday you choose to step up and serve the communities where you choose to live, whether it's here in Westboro or halfway around the world. Live your life to give back what was given to you here in Westboro. Be the person who steps up and fills those water balloons. 6 years ago, I was approached to run for school committee. I was concerned about the time commitment and the toll it might take on my young family of 6. I took a leap of faith and I ran because I felt I had opinions about the schools and what should be done. Why not me? I have to tell you that the things the people in charge of your school district, starting with Superintendent Amber Bach, Assistant Superintendent Daniel Mayer, as well as the team of principals behind me and who have brought you up through the ranks, as well as the directors, the leadership team, and all of your teachers have accomplished here is nothing short of amazing. Westboro Public Schools continue to rank as some of the highest in Massachusetts, as well as nationally. We place a significant number of students in top colleges. You are truly a testament to that. The town of Westboro is annually ranked as one of the best places to live. And it's predominantly due to the quality of the schools that we have here. It is not the wicked awesome Rotary. So please give these people the round of applause they deserve as they've dedicated their lives to educating young people. Being a doer isn't always easy. There's give and take in life. But with support and a wonderful village around you, you can always find a way to give back. The reward of my 6 years on school committee as I stand here before you today, looking at the results of our efforts, is something that's hard to describe. At my high school graduation, my town school committee chair spoke to us. I can't tell you what she said, although I know you'll remember every word of mine. I can't tell you I ever thought I would be in her shoes, but I can tell you that out of my tiny graduating class of 41 students, 2 of us currently serve as chairs of local school committees. I hope that someday some of you choose to step up and continue to give back to whatever community you choose to live in. In closing, I'd like to remind you of a few things on behalf of all of us here in the borough. Your lives may take you far away to other states, other coasts, or even other countries. But please remember, it is a rotary, not a traffic circle, and not a roundabout. When you enter one, we hope you think of home. Please remember that it is a bubbler, not a water fountain. When you see one, may you think of Fales, Armstrong, Hastings, Mill Pond, Gibbons, or the high school. Please remember that the WAP isn't something that you do to someone. It is a wonderful place where you shared a meal, maybe even a grinder, with friends and family over the course of growing up. When you eat ice cream in the years to come, may you think of Ullman's and DQ, the places your coaches and parents took you to celebrate, to laugh together. Maybe it was even a first date. On behalf of the entire school committee and the entire community of Westboro, I want to congratulate all of you for what you've accomplished here at Westboro High School. As many of you know, it is our 300th anniversary here in Westboro, and I can't think of a better class that we could celebrate. Go into the world and do something incredible. Make us all proud back in the borough. You'll always be part of Westboro. And don't forget to come home once in a while. We'll be here cheering you on. Good luck and congratulations.
How you holding up out here? You look wonderful. Hello, class of 17. You do look amazing. It always makes us so happy to see you here today. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Your baccalaureate last night was so amazing. It was a tribute to your intellect, your humor, your talent, and your genuine love and enjoyment of each other. Your messaging was so well done. It was truly enjoyable. And clearly, all of you have learned to speak publicly. I'm always a bit worried about this speech. I actually try not to listen to social media graduation speeches that are moving around because I'm horribly worried about plagiarizing anybody's great quote. So for my obsession, they send them in to me to read, and I have to leave them all like in my inbox until after this moment. But then, of course, afterwards, it's no fun to listen to them because they just become a comparison between what I said and what they wrote, and you and I can both leap to the fact and the conclusion that theirs was better. That isn't being self-deprecating, that's just accurate. I have not yet been able to define myself as a superintendent known for crafting deeply meaningful closing speeches. I haven't gotten there yet. I may get there, but not yet. But that is what progress and growth and success is. Taking steps, moving forward, improving. I, like many people, and many of you out here as I see you in these seats, I spend time worrying that somehow I am just not working to be big enough in my vision, my life, my work, my effort. We see in all of this completely connected media world, in our life up close, right in these seats, and in the world further away from us, examples of people that are just living these amazing lives, who do these amazing things. They just seem to live these lives that extend beyond anything that is typical in expectation. I always picture my particular idol, Ellen DeGeneres. I personally find those examples of people both hugely inspiring and completely overwhelming at the same time, because I can't seem to find a way to ever understand or imagine how to replicate or learn from what they have done to achieve, how they've done it, in a way that I can ever use it to actually move my own life forward to be a better self. It's always a bit overwhelming when I think about it. So I have come to focus on what I call small courage. Small courage moments. I am a big fan of small courage. One small effort, a first step. Lots of small acts of courage can pile up to amazing success, to becoming, to achieving. You don't need to be a mountain of courageous, big living. You just need to be lots of tiny bits of courage stacked together into that mountain. That's my self-talk in the car in the morning with my coffee, getting myself to work. Keep having courage, Amber. Just do it in doses that you can manage. There's that small courage of character. If I were in college again, where many of you will soon be, and I saw a young man incapacitated and passed out, clearly ill and in need of assistance, as was an incident that just recently happened in the spring at a university, and frankly we know happens anywhere, all the time. I may not be that person to take on a whole institution and form a coalition of intervention and reform a campus lifestyle, but with small courage, I can and should be that person to call 911 to send help to that address. If I see injustice in the world, racism, discrimination, hate, I may not be, and actually often have not been, the person of action that I have seen in many others. People brave enough to get arrested and go to jail for the goals of a large social justice movement, because I've been afraid. But with small courage, I can step in at the grocery store to stop an act of bigotry or hate by commenting to someone to step down, or to offer the invitation of kinship and support to a victim, thus becoming an ally by stepping in. What level of character courage have we developed in each of you? What of relationships? Can small courage in relationships carry you safely beyond being a ranger? Faced with endless social and organizational options beyond Westboro, either at college or at work. You'll be immersed among the people who just seem to naturally cultivate multiple giant circles of friends, those big, amazing social people. I may not be that person who comfortably joins in and naturally seems to navigate and find a group of friends seamlessly. But with small courage, I can step forward to a table where I know no one. I can select a seat in a class where I say hello to someone new, or I'll walk myself into a social gathering on my own and stay longer than the half-hour limit I promised myself I would try. With small courage, I can move beyond fake, shallow, or empty relationships and commit to deepening just one relationship that is meaningful. Have we developed the courage in you to embrace the best relationships? There's the small courage of risk-taking, the hardest one because actually everything always seems like a risk. When you wake up overwhelmed with anxiety, when the pile of work seems insurmountable, when the vision seems too hard to reach for, or when that inner self-talk echoes in your head that other people have the talents, the drive, the emotional resources that you must lack. I am not that person brave enough to risk mortgaging my home and my life savings to launch a product line or reach for my biggest dream. But I can, with small courage, take the risks of daily decision-making and program vision and move forward ideas that people share with me. I can be brave enough to say yes to things that I know are too hard for me and risk the public failures and opinions of opposition. Risk-taking is the hardest courage because fear is just such a powerfully overwhelming emotion. Have we taught you at all to quell some amount of your fear and to lean into the possibilities and reward that risks, small and large, might bring you? Small steps do matter. They can carry you. To me, everyone looks like they're running better the sprint. Everyone is better trained. Everyone looks like they're doing things better, that they have no doubt that it comes easily. That is an effortless gift that I was denied. If you are one of those people who lives super big, I love and envy you, and that is your journey. I personally wish, if I were to be one of those people, to live that big life, that amazing person, and if I was amazing and as kind and as funny as my idol Ellen, I'm not that. That feels unattainable, a courage and a talent that I don't know how to begin creating. Perhaps you will be one of those people. I'm not living a big enough life to be Ellen, to find my way to fame, a TV show, and millions of dollars to spread happiness by doing giant giveaways. Like, I totally wish I could say to you guys right now, cars for everybody. That would be so fun to live that way. But with my small courage, I can give you a hug. I can make a colleague laugh. I can repair a relationship. I can tell a student that they're amazing. I can create a change that was important to someone. I can enact a vision that touches the life of someone near me, perhaps you. And I can live my small courage of believing that kind is often better than being right. My own small Bach courage, my own vision of Ellen. What small or large courage will you live? What have we instilled in you? Whether big or small, I hope that you will try to live the level of courage that you can each manage and become the best version of amazing. Thank you.
Good afternoon. We're almost there, so please hang in there. The benefit of going last, I realized last year, was we can listen to the wise words of people who went before me, and I can shorten my speech to the point where we get everybody out of here as quick as we can. So, yes, I thought you'd like that. I just have a couple things to say. I am very proud to have been the principal of this great class the past 4 years. I still am. And I offer a deep thanks to this class for your strong presence at WHS. I became the principal of this fine school the same year you entered, and I've enjoyed our shared learning on how to navigate this wonderful place. So I want to express my sincere thanks for your part in helping me develop as an administrator during this time. I will always have a fond sense of connection with the class of 2017. As said and recognized earlier, much of what this class has achieved is owed greatly to our fine faculty and staff and to the parental support. So I'm going to ask that the seniors please stand and properly recognize your parents and the community as well as our teachers with a little bit of gratitude. Thank you very much. Jane Goodall remarked, "What you do makes a difference, and you need to decide what kind of difference you want to make." You are prepared, students, with the knowledge and skills and values to make a difference in our society, so please be decisive in what you want that to look like. Also, we have been scrupulous in demonstrating respect for you and encouraged your respecting of each other. After all, it is mutual respect among individuals that makes our precious democracy possible. So I hope that each member of this senior class has developed and will long embrace the values of mutual respect, civility, equity, diversity, cooperation, and social responsibility. These values are the very glue that holds this vast and diverse nation together, and our society, now more than ever, desperately needs informed citizens like you who will protect and advance the commitment to these ideals. You have respected and clearly profited from the values promoted here at WHS. In conclusion, I told you it would be short. I want you all to remember a very important ingredient to your individual and collective success, especially in this uncertain world. That ingredient is trust. Trust is what truly makes a meaningful difference. Trust leads to more productivity, more energy. It makes collaboration with each other better. And people who trust at a high level, research shows, have less chronic stress and a much happier life. Thank you, Sam. Looks like my speech is going to go a little longer. Thank you. So, as you move on beyond these walls, and perhaps even beyond this community that has trusted you and supported you for so long, please remember to trust yourself and each other. Trust the world around you, not blindly, of course, but with a sense of hope for things to work out. Work at making your world a better place. Be ready to actively involve yourself on your campus and in your community. Create, innovate, make things prettier or happier, fix or change something to work more efficiently or help more people. Simply make your world better. Have a reason for being. The Japanese have a name for it. It's called ikigai. Translated, it means to have a reason to wake up every day, to have a profession or a mission that is rooted in excitement, something you're good at, and passion. So as each of you go forth to pursue individual missions, carry the hopes and dreams that we have for each of you. Recognize the precious gift that your life represents and pledge to use it well. And please know that long after you have forgotten us, wherever you are and whatever you may do, we will be watching for you in this world. Congratulations, class of 2017. At this time, we will deliver the diplomas.
Jonathan Mark Abislaman. Sumoda Achar. Ryan Cetrick Alexander. Ashwini Alada. Anthony Suos An. Ashley Suos An. Eric Kent Anderson. Avery Michael Andrews. Gabriel Stephen Angelini. Leah Marie Ariano. Cooper John Arnold. Olivia Joy Arnold. Rebecca Moore Artner. Jonathan Hayes Ashton. Natalie Grace Balajaran. Pooja Bala. Samuel Castle Bartlett. Nicole Catherine Bates. Aaron John Bobless. Nikki Jeanette Bavar. Genevieve Mary Benitez. Sydney Joyce Berg. Sophia Catherine Bersani. Christina Lynn B. Julia Lawrence Bigwood. Manraj Kaur Bimra. Matthew David Bonji. Luis Ricardo Borges de Lima. Jacob David Borgia. Jamie Ann Boyer. Adam Michael Bredberg. Campbell York Brown. Haley Rose Brown. Peyton Elizabeth Brown. Riley John Brown. Julia Maeve Burke. Elizabeth Carmela Budaliri. Claudio Nicola Cabrera. Brendan John Callahan. Corden George Callahan. Justin Paul Callahan. Reed William Chandler. Kevin Fuziao Chen. Haley Ann Chillo. Sydney Scott Chillo. Mark Magdi Amin Sadek. Kyle Casey Clarkson. James Ward Coffey. Caitlin Sarah Connors. Caitlin Carol Corcoran. Madeline Johenning Cunningham. Kofi Dodsey. Andrew Christian Davis. Stephanie George Dimitri. Robanto Day. Navita Danjal. Aaron Carter Dipolato. Megan Mariellen DeSea. Cassandra Lee Domey. Julia Maria Francesca Doretti. Julia Lee Durning. Luara Carolyn Eldine. Kaylin Sandra Elschlager. Satyandra Balaji Amani. Jillian Levon Fay. Jillian Patricia Finger. Adam Leland Fink. Joseph Raymond Firth. Allison May Foley. Shosei Honji. Emily Walsh Fontaine. Derek Chongying Fu. Dominique Foodie. Nicole Marie Foster. Evan Michael Fry. Ethan Harrison Taylor Gaffney. Alexander William Galen. Jamil Youssef Gamel. Rebecca Lauren Garvey. Arthurina May Gebhardt. Colin Stainsby Garrity. Parastu Ghazi. Anushka Ghosh. Stephanie Amelia Geigus. Elizabeth Sonia Goldstein. Dana Marjorie Rose Goldie. Pedro Adolfo Gomez. Amy Jordan Goodman. Evelyn Salome Garosa. Myrna Rafat Guhar. Caroline Constance Grady. Bryn Rianne Gregory. Emma Elizabeth Grossman. Sarah Jane Gunning. Veronica Gurnawan. Ali Hadir. Isaiah Borges Hostenreiter. Nathaniel Theodore Hastings. Natalie Ann Hebert. Bridget Elizabeth Heffernan. Connor Patrick Hillier. Shannon Noel Holland. Benjamin David Horsfall. Benjamin Joseph Huang. Ethan Murray Huber. Ryan Patrick Hughes. Margaret Amelia Hubrex. Caitlin Laurel Jablin. Matthew David Jackman. Wanje Jang. Erin Nicole Jones. Jonathan Evan Kalinowski. Samuel Justin Kanji. Zafira Kazi. Jacob Michael Keaveney. John Edward Kelly III. Murdu Khanna. Jane Kim. Christopher Joseph Kamari. Kavya Krishna. Hannah Nicole Lack. David Gil Leon. Alyssa Ann Leva. Kaida Lee. Joseph Martin Liebert. Jordan Lee Linden. Andrew William Liu. Emily Elise Longo. Braden Lewis Lung. Ryan Lewis Lung. Manraj Singh Mander. Andrew Christopher Masciarelli. Maxwell Stephen Masters. Vikram Thomas Matthew. Eamon Michael Mazer. Connor William McCordick. Ryan David McCordick. Abigail Nicole McGinn. Luke Patrick McGrath. Trevor Ronald McNamara. Anjali Elizabeth McNeil. Aiden Fox Chen Merritt. Peter Morales Gomez. Lauren Sophie Moran. Katie Ann Mullane. Kendra Lee Murphy. Spencer Michael Nagy. Pavin Narahari. Olivia Carol Natali. Zachary Moss Neuwirth. Trevor Terry Ngoma. Alexa Marie Nichols. Kristen Michelle Noble. Adam James Nowak. John Mark O'Connell. Margaret Judding O'Hara. Megan Elizabeth O'Keefe. J. Thomas O'Toole. Kristen Lynn Oswell. Archita Paladugu. Alicia Eva Palladino. Rushab Dharmesh Parikh. Matthew James Pasquarella. Samuk Pathy. Deirdre Elizabeth Peterson. Ron Pestov. Isabella P.C. Dottavio. Maxwell Theodore Polich. Amanda Marie Portis. Camilla Valeria Portocarrero. Lucas Jacob Powers. Sarah Elizabeth Raisapur. Bhargavi Padma Ram. Dhruv Ramanujan. Mohammed Ramzan Ali. Alyssa Danielle Rastad. Ali Mahedi Raza. Michael Donovan Ray. Deirdre May Robbins. Luan De Paula Rocha. Vinicius Ferreira Rosa. Andrew Paul Rosenfeld. Allison Rose Rhoda. Matthew Joseph Rule. Julie Robin Sanders. William Francis Savage. Pranav Sharma. Magdalene Ramani Shanuda. John Ryan Shufflebarger. Rachel Marie Shufflebarger. Gemma Barbara Jean Skidmore. Laura May Skinner. Madison Rose Scraley. Allison Marie Slocum. Chloe Roskamp Smith. Christopher James Smith. Vista Sorab. Grace Sung. Yusuf Mohammed Syed. Brunan Yannick Kazmir Stuba. Shaw Wilson Taylor. Aparamita Tavari. Michael Francis Townsend. Zachary Lehey Tram. Caroline Treader. Jonathan Patrick Toomey. Sarah Ramzan Unar. Sarahi Ramzan Unar. Siddharth Upadhyayula. Ryan Michael Van Doren. Lucas Nogueira Varela. Rakesh Sukumaran Vitakat. Jillian Catherine Venditti. Lena Janadivna Vyazmitnov. Isaac Richard Vieira. Audrey Vaughn. Tanya Walia. John Francis Wallace. John Gregory Walthall. Anthony Jadia Wong. Olivia Grace Weckworth. Max Cameron Whitehouse. Zachary Lyle Weinstein. Casey Isabella Welsh. Leah Alice White. Michaela Rose Wilcox. Lori Lynn Willikowski. Tara Elizabeth Willett. Kaylee Jordan Wright. Matthew Foster Allen Yo. John Yee. Nadine George Yunan. Emily Grace Zachariah. Jean Zhang. Drew Harrison Zoltik. Thomas Jacob. Benjamin Allen Hopkinson. Emily Suhung Desmond. Grace Vivian Chang. Connor James Schoen. Kay Lee. Hannah Marie Snell.
All right, everyone, please stand up, seniors. And we're going to do the flipping of the tassel.